What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Where the Locals Skate. I am your host, once again, OG Skate Show. And today we have another local in the house. But first, this is a podcast where we get to know locals around the world on and off the board. And today, we have the homie in here. Let us know your name, bro.
My name's Raw, but my real name's Raheem Santino.
Okay, because they only told me that your name was Raw. No, I didn't get too much info.
Yeah, everyone just calls me Raw.
Okay.
Like, I guess you could say it's like a family name, but I guess it's more easier to pronounce because my actual name's Raheem.
Uh-huh.
But it just shortened out to the three letters of my name, which is R-A-H. So,
okay, Raw. That sounds good, man. Hell yeah. What city are you representing?
Hawthorne, California, south of the bay.
Okay.
Along the coastlines.
Sick.
Yeah.
And is that where you grew up also?
Yeah, you could say. That's where I started skating.
Dope. That's my next question is how did you pick up a skateboard?
My neighbors actually skated. Like when I moved to Hawthorne, one of my neighbors right there skated, and like you could say a few houses down, my other neighbor skated, which ended up being like my closest friend.
Okay.
And I guess you could say I picked it up from them, you know.
Dope. And what do you remember? What year that was?
I want to say 2006.
Okay.
2007.
So popsicle boards were around already. Because I'm a little bit older. So like growing up, they were like no noses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, cool, man. Do you remember your first setup?
Yeah, it was like actually a blind board, those South Park boards.
Okay.
That graphic was coming out at the time, but it was like the most beat up, shittiest board I ever got.
Well, most of our first boards were pretty bad. Like you know what I mean? Like my first board was like a Frankenstein. It was just put together with whatever parts I could find.
Yeah, same here. I had to riding boards like that for like the longest actually.
Yeah.
Just because I wanted to skate, so.
And you know what though? To tell you the truth, when you see people that can do tricks on boards that are pretty beat up and stuff like that, you just know that they can actually rock some shit if they had a nice board, you know. But sometimes, you know, like me, I used to be able to do ollie. It didn't matter if all the chip noses and tails were gone. I would still be able to pick that board up if I had to.
It actually shows more skills than anything, man.
I would think so.
Rather than having a perfect setup where everything's on to the point, you can have like doing shittiest shit and still do the gnarliest shit at the same time.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what's up. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Are you goofy or regular?
Goofy.
Goofy footed? All right. Yeah. We got another goofy guy in here.
Always.
Do you remember first trick besides an ollie that you did?
Kickflip. I actually kickflipped before I ollied.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember asking my homie, the same dude that lived like 4 houses down from me, like, dude, you know, like, how do you skate? Like, how do you do a kickflip? It was like, first, you know, you gotta learn how to ollie first. Mm-hmm. And once you get that, you just ollie, then like kick your foot out and flick it, then it'll flip on its own and catch it.
Dope.
It's like, oh, sick. But I didn't even know how to ollie.
Was it rolling or stationary?
Rolling.
Rolling?
Yeah.
That's the best way to learn, I swear.
Yeah.
I try to put it in, like, put your wheels in a crack and stuff, but it doesn't really help you, to be honest. It keeps you steady at a certain point, but when you jump, it kind of, like, doesn't allow you to move the way you're supposed to.
Because I feel like that'd be a lot harder, too, dude.
Yeah, it is.
The motion from you just rolling itself gives it an easier kick when it flips.
It does.
It's just actually forcing it to flip just
everybody
stationary.
out there that's still learning how to kickflip, like, learn it while you're rolling, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Also, did you watch any skate videos growing up?
Yeah, I used to watch Ride the Sky, fucking Feed the Need. Extremely Sorry when that came out.
Oh, yeah.
Really Sorry. Baker Dree. Like all the fucking old shit. Even Zero videos like New Blood and fucking Dying to Live.
Okay.
And that shit, when I first seen that shit was fucking crazy as shit.
And that pumped you up to even get on the board.
Yeah.
Dope.
These are sick.
That's dope. Favorite pro? You have a favorite pro while you're growing up? Anybody that influenced you a little bit growing up?
Like Ollie Bulala and shit. Fucking Jeff Raleigh.
Ooh.
Clint Peterson. Ethan Fowler.
That's dope.
Yes.
A lot of good skaters that you're mentioning, man. Hell yeah. So, a favorite team that you would go out, like, you mentioned Baker and Flip kind of a little bit. You like those videos. Did you have a favorite team?
Baker was sick, you know. I grew up, I guess, Theo came from Hawthorne at one point.
Uh-huh.
Or he's from Hawthorne. Or you could say he's from Inglewood or Hawthorne.
Okay. A big influence on you?
Yeah.
That's dope, man. Also, how about like your board setup? What's your board setup like today? What are you rocking now?
A Colin Provis fucking Creature.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cool little
Creature's
ride.
got some good steady boards, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking they have a gnarly team right now too.
Okay, all right. Also, a local skate park. Do you have a local skate park?
Right now I'm just in West Covina. I'm just skating there.
Mm-hmm. What about growing up? Is that where you started, or?
I started from Hawthorne.
Uh-huh.
Then I went.
I see the wheels are turning.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Just getting stoned and shit.
It's all good. That's all good. Did Hawthorne have a skate park back in the day?
Yeah, they actually have one called the Dirt.
Uh-huh.
Fucking, I guess it's been around since like.
It's still there?
Yeah, but it's pretty dry.
It's pretty dry. Does it have lights or anything like that, or?
Yeah.
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 What time do the lights turn off at?
Like 9 o'clock maybe.
9 o'clock. All right. Some people like to know this if they're coming from out of town or they want to go skate at a new park. They want to know if people, have to wear helmets. Like at La Habra, unfortunately, they try to make you wear helmets nowadays and stuff like that. But, but they do have lights on till 9 o'clock or 10. So. Yeah, I've seen you at a few skate parks myself. Like I always see you like at La Puente.
You get around and shit. Just try to skate where I can, wherever I go.
Yeah. You always pull up and then you start killing it, man.
I wish, dude. Just do what I can, I guess.
No, you do, man. It's fun watching you skate, man, because you have this kind of thing about you where you're thrash. You know what I mean? Like you do, man. You kind of like you like a skater that I used to. Like a Sean Sheffy, he's on the wall right there. But that guy just pumped and just went for it. That's what I like to see. You know what I mean? So
that's all you can do, dude. Because growing up skating, that's all we had, or that's all I seen dudes do was just like go straight for it. Because their first 2 tries is either they were doing it then or. Like 5 tries later, they're just fucking around until they really want to do it. Then it's like
it's almost like the first time's the closest, and then and the more you try, the further it gets away. From me. But, that's when I turn it around and go do something I know I can land, and then come back to the trick, and try to put it into like a flowy way. Because otherwise, if you keep trying the same thing over and over, in my experience, I get further from the trick. But if I just kind of go and do a trick I know I can land, come back and try to make it flow into it, just usually sometimes works that way. Yeah. Are you a guy that listens to music while you skate?
Yeah. Sometimes
do you pop in the earbuds or do you have the radio blasting?
The earbuds.
I
like to zone in my own. Just put that shit in, tune everybody out.
That's what's up. Some people could do that.
Dude, that shit gives you a good flow too sometimes, because once you tune in, it's like you start tuning into what you're doing and not think about what you're doing. You just skate. Right.
That's dope, man. Any good memories at La Puente that you had recently, or because I've seen you there a few times, and you have a favorite spot in that skate park that you hit?
Probably that big wall.
The big wall?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Seen dudes carve over that shit like so easy. I'm like, damn, dude.
Going over there's like a keyhole, right, or something like that. Do you make it over that thing? Have you gone over it?
I actually have not.
Oh,
I don't know why.
No, but
I feel like I can. Scary. Like I know for sure I can do that because I've skated shit way bigger than that. I know for sure I could get over that, but for some reason
it's
intimidating.
Just fucks
with me.
Yeah. No, I get it, man. Lisa, have you gone over that keyhole?
Gone backside, not front side.
No. Okay. Wow, shit, dude. No.
Like a little sick ass kick turn over it.
Yeah.
Have you ollied over it?
Not ollied over it. I seen the dudes from Pawn Shop yesterday or two days ago. He ollied over it. Pretty fat.
Yeah, that's scary, man. That thing is intimidating. I tell you that, man. Yeah, but shout out to those places that build stuff like that to get people to do gnarly stuff, man. Because when I saw it, I go, damn, they're gonna hurt somebody here. But I guess as skaters, we kind of know our limits. We should, don't go for something you really can't do. To be honest, like I know I can't make it over that thing, so you won't see me ever do that damn trick.
Oh, dude, I'll be trying to launch over that shit or try to do a hand plant on it. Just see me fucking launch up, just stick it.
Right.
And fucking bail instantly, like, fuck.
Ooh.
I seen the skate go when that skate park first opened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just treating it like his little playground.
Yeah.
Even that one dude, Vincent, too, the food just trail slide over that shit. I was like, damn. That's fucking sick as shit.
That's dope. I want to take it back to the people that you grew up with skating in Hawthorne. You want to shout out the homies that you have?
Yeah, my homie Fishhead, who actually lived like 4 houses right next to me.
Okay.
We call him Fishhead and shit. But he actually made this shirt that I'm wearing right now, a Bible.
That's dope.
Some crazy shit.
Okay. So he makes t-shirts. Dope.
Yeah.
All right. Fishhead.
Yeah, Fishhead. I grew up with this shoe from like middle school, from when I first started skating to now.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the same dude that first taught me how to kickflip and all this other shit.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Grind King?
Yeah. Fucking. Yeah, I'm faded, dude.
You got a little stuck here. It's
Yeah,
all good. It's all good. You're saying your Fishhead, your Fishhead. your homie Fishhead got you into skating, right?
Yeah.
And he's helped you out on the board a lot. And what other homies did you have in Hawthorne that you want to shout out? Brain.
Did you ever skate with the Otis there? I know the Otis was a local there. At Hawthorne?
Yeah.
How was it like skating with them? Like, did he sure give you advice? Was he cool with you?
He's actually the most coolest dude there. He was always nothing but good vibes, yeah.
What about
He's a peaceful dude.
Louis Lopez? I know Louis Lopez came out from Hawthorne too.
Yeah.
To him?
My homie lives right across from where his pops live, and I think he bought a house right across from where his dad lived. So like, he lived right across from him. I remember one time I was actually coming from my homie's pad. We were going to skate, and they just seen this dude coming out of his pads, like hopping in an Uber. I was like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Yo," he's like, "Yo, what's up?" It's like, "Sick."
Yeah, it's dope when you bump into people like that, especially like if they look at me, like most skaters, they'll look at me, they'll be like, "How do you even know me?" Because of the way I look, right? and I'm like, "Oh, I skate," and they're like, "Oh, huh?" And they kind of pay attention more a little bit because I'm not just an average looking skater, that hits them up every day. So I noticed your look too. Like, I mean, I don't know if I would picture you on a skateboard, because you got the, but when I see you on it, I go, oh, it totally makes sense.
Yeah, it's funny because I'm either known as the skater homie to most people or the rocker homie to other people.
Okay, yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah, that's dope, man. And getting into the music again, favorite, what's your favorite music to bump?
I listen to, I guess, a good mixture of different music.
Uh-huh.
Lately, I've been getting into like more doom metal stuff, like Electric Wizard and shit.
Okay.
There's this band called Dabra that I went to see recently at this heavy psych festival.
Okay.
And they're having another one this year in March too, in like Joshua Tree.
Okay.
I actually want to go, but I'm not so sure.
If anybody's listening out there in March.
Give us
actually, this is actually dropping in March, so this episode,
shit.
so it'll be right on time. You know what I mean? So yeah. Any other hobbies besides skateboarding? What do you do for fun? What do you do for fun when you're not on your board?
Yeah, what do I do? Sometimes draw.
I did see that on your Instagram. You do have a lot of artwork.
Yeah, I do some sketches and stuff from time to time.
That's cool, man. I really enjoy. That's mostly what I saw on your Instagram when I went to go look you up and stuff. Is like there was a lot of artwork. You know what I mean? I'm like, because I've known you, seen you at the skate park, and then when they said, "Oh, the homie Raw's coming in," I'm like, "All right, cool. Let me check out his Instagram." I didn't even know that was your Instagram, to be honest. I just saw a lot of artwork.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, "Oh, this dude likes to draw." I'm a bit of an artist myself too. I draw here and there a little bit, but you know what I mean. I just love the fact that anybody that has an art and a passion, they just follow it up. You know what I mean? There you go. Get comfy. Get comfy. All right. Besides anything else besides artwork on the side?
Play my bass sometimes.
Okay, yeah.
Not that good at it, but I do know how to carry a nut.
Dope. No future band. Nobody. You don't play in any nothing like that.
No, I just like to jam.
Just like to jam.
There's people I want to jam with. Would like to jam with them.
That's dope.
Get better at it. Yeah.
You have a dream trick in mind that you
dream trick?
Yeah. Anything you want to put out there in the future?
Like a front people. Factory out.
Oh damn. Okay. I was like, all right. And it sounded pretty cool. And then I go, oh, that's where the difficult comes in, right there. The back 3 out. You got that, Listo? Nah.
I can't even from people.
And this is on a quarter pipe, right? You're talking about?
On a ledge, that'd be sick.
On a ledge? Okay. Because most of the time I see you're skating a lot of quarter pipe.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to hit when you're in the parks?
Depends. Rally skate vert, but probably skate street too.
Yeah.
If there's some good ledges or stairs. One ledges. Probably can't even skate some stairs right now, dude. My knees are so clapped out.
Oh, yeah. Nah, fuck stairs, man. The stairs are my enemy.
Just fucking take a nasty slam just trying to skate a 7 stair.
Oh, damn. That's a big stair set. You know? It's not easy. It's not easy. Let's see here. Any advice you'd give to any younger skaters coming up in the future? Maybe, if there are any kids are watching and be like, Dad, I like what he's doing. I want to do what he's doing. That was kind of weird, but yeah.
No.
I mean, you're rocking out, bro. You're setting an example for people, man, out there.
That's crazy to think about that you actually influence people.
Well, you never know.
Which is crazy, too.
Yeah.
You never know, because imagine all the people coming up when you're younger, and you're looking up to them that skated, like, damn, this dude's fucking crazy as shit.
Yeah.
And they're probably thinking, like, fuck, I don't even think I'm that crazy, just trying to skate, do some shit. Probably get fucked up right after, which you probably think is cool.
Sometimes.
It's not.
It's not. It depends how hard you go, but yeah, it's cool. It's cool, man. It's cool.
I guess everything's good in moderation, but
yeah,
I guess growing up, that's all you see. So,
all right.
That's the best advice I could give a person is just to have fun doing what you do.
That's what we're here. That's what we're all about here. Is just having fun, man. Having a good time. Yeah. Dream spot to skate. You have a dream spot?
Yeah. There's a few spots I would want to skate, like just randomly. Like if you could go to that Zion Park, like that national park or little hiking trail.
Okay.
It's like in the middle of Arizona or some shit, just be in the canyons or some shit. Just
dope.
A random little fucking block right there you could hit. So jump off from like a rock right there to another rock. Like some shit like that.
That's some random stuff, yeah.
Or find like those little circular parts of the fucking canyon that goes up and skate that like transition. Or go find some random ass full pipes in the middle of the desert. There's some storm drainers out there.
Yeah,
like fucking drains. Mount Baldy.
Yeah,
that storm drain. That's a good one too.
Yeah, didn't they recently just lock that up though too? I thought it's like barred up now.
Nah, that shit's still going.
Still going.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably just water running through right now, but
we were just there the other day. No?
Yeah.
But it's crazy, you gotta like go through this pit.
Yeah, there's that huge ass fucking hole from right there, and if you jump, like if you're going in, like before you even get to the fucking full pipe, where you have to jump from is cool, but where you're jumping to, it curves in, so you have to clearly gap that a little, then fucking.
Oh, because it's like a lip that goes down. So if you don't quite make it, you're just like slipping.
You just slip in and just fall down like 13 fucking feet down.
And I heard last time you guys had like a little bar.
Yeah, fucking little.
Like, yeah, and you had to hold on to the wall.
Half-inch pipe or some shit. Yeah. You just see us fucking. It's like some Indiana Jones shit, dude. Like, holy fuck.
That's scary. You won't catch me doing something like that. Remember last time we're at we got locked out of the Cal High, and you guys did something. You went across the sewer to get out the fence, and I was like, no, not gonna do it. I had to find another way out, and I started getting a little nervous that I wasn't gonna be able to make it.
Real shit.
I was even banging on the door because they were having like a basketball game in there, and I was trying to get somebody to open the door so I could go through the gym.
The first time I actually went looking for that pipe was with my homies. Like, I had just got a car and went to pick these shoes up, right? And this dude brought his dog with him. And fucking went to pick up my other homie, Chino. And he hopped in the car all super fucking hyped. I was like, oh, what up, dog? And fucking, like, homie dog just fucking instantly bit him because it's just like, I guess you could say it's like a defense dog.
Right.
And he's just like, oh, just started spazzing out and shit, you know? And the homie's like, oh, fuck. We're all like, oh, fuck. Why'd you get in the car like that, you know?
He got in too hyper.
He's like, yeah.
The dog wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, then he's like, oh, fuck it, you know? He's like, fuck, you know? It's like, fuck it, but he's like, fuck it. It's all cool. But then we get in the fucking car, go up to the mountains, like trying to look for his shit. We end up driving all the way to the top to where by the ski resort, thinking it's up there. Like, fuck, you know? Like, if it's up here, it's probably going to be somewhere, like, in the middle of the fucking nowhere.
Right.
So we end up driving down, trying to look for it. Then we end up seeing it. Like, we were driving down, and we seen that shit. I'm like, oh, dude, it's right there. So we end up driving down, trying to, like, locate it from one side to the other. Then we park somewhere. Just walked down, and we seen it. We found it, but it was just like the water was still coming down, so we couldn't even skate it.
So coming to it, then you went back and got to skate it after the water subside, I guess.
Yeah, like a month later, I just ended up skating it myself. I'm just doing like some kick turns, trying to get used to how it was, because in the middle of it, you could say it's kind of rocky, but that doesn't really stop you because there's like little curves of paint, you could say, or from little concrete ridges. Makes a little turn, like you go up.
Damn,
depending on how high you
something
go.
I would probably never skate, but that's dope that you like that kind of terrain. Because I mean, a skater will skate almost anything if you put it in front of him. If he wants, you know, like I'll turn anything into a spot almost sometimes. Oh, it's all good.
Sorry.
So skating rough spots, huh? That's kind of the thing for you, or?
Yeah, actually, that was the only thing for me.
That's dope. Yeah.
Because it's just either you skated. If you wanted to skate, you skated. And if you seen someone that skated, you look skatable.
Right.
Probably was skatable, so you just charge at it.
Any favorite? Have you ever been to like a famous spot that's been in videos that you skated before?
There's the butter benches that people call. I know Day One used to skate back then.
Where's that
Gardena.
At? Oh, in Gardena? Oh,
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Actually, where Hawthorne is, there's El Segundo right next to it, and in front of it is Gardena. I guess you could say Day One grew up around there.
Yeah, I used to work
like a lot of dudes grew up around there.
Yeah.
Like where El Segundo is used to be the old World Industry Factory. That used to be around there, which I guess turns into the Dwindle distribution.
Ooh. Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
Or that Globe warehouse.
Globe?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's out there. Like, cheers the Dwindle distribution, I guess.
That's dope, man. Yeah, growing up as a kid myself, I didn't really know where all these places are at, you know? Like, I wasn't the type of kid or person that would get the magazines and look at every video, but I had friends that would tell me, like, oh, dude, you know, this guy's pro, da-da-da-da. And I'd be like, all right, cool, you know? And then if they'll be like, that guy's pro, I'll just go up to him and say hello.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not really too intimidated, you know, too much about meeting somebody because they're just a person.
Yeah.
But you just got to know how to approach them and when to approach somebody, you know, if you're going to, you know.
But most of the dudes that were pro were either people that you grew up with or just, you know.
Right.
Somebody that knew someone that was just coming around.
And the skate scene, too, is kind of like.
Yeah, everybody knew
small.
everybody.
Yeah.
So.
That's what I love about that, you know. You know, I mean, it seems like it's as big as it is. Everybody kind of knows everybody.
Yeah, because back then, fucking Furby was pro, and he's from around there. Theo was pro, and he's from around there. Antoine was pro, and
Antoine Dixon
crashed by around there. Yeah.
Damn, that guy can skate.
Louis was pro, and he's from around there.
Yeah.
Mason Silva's pro. His dad actually works at my old middle school.
Okay.
Which is Prairie Vista Middle School.
Okay.
And I had a homie that used to skate with him, and we used to skate with him.
Mason Silva?
Yeah.
Dope.
And since we were like kind of degenerates, you know, he didn't want his son skating around us. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, dude, come on now. He'd only be a better skater if he hung out with mischiefs. You know what I mean? Who better to know the streets than the people in the fucking streets, man?
Yeah.
You know, like I love a skate park here and there, but like I'm old school where street is where it's at. You know what I mean? And I know Listo's still getting out in the streets and stuff like that, which is
For
cool.
reals.
I'm not the type of fool that's going to be out in the streets anymore, but
Shout out to all those dudes still skating in the streets.
shout out to everybody still killing it, man.
For reals.
Yeah.
With all these skate parks that's being built up.
I
And
love
the
a good
controversy between the fucking Olympics, too.
Oh, yeah, because, I mean, everything's made so perfect, so it's almost like, yeah, but I can't deny that these guys are flawless at what they do. You know what I mean? And if you put them in the street, I'm sure maybe they can do something that good. But if they can't roll over rugged stuff, and then they need to start getting out in the street more.
Yeah,
that's all I can say.
For
you know,
real. There's people that would actually stop an entire skate set just because a crack is currently in front of a stair set, or there's a fucking little drizzle of rocks right there.
Yeah, like because nowadays everybody gets to Bondo and everything. We didn't growing
Which
up.
is
We
cool.
We didn't have that growing up. We
you just charged it like
either charge it or
wax,
like
just go
jump
a little bit
before
faster.
it. Yeah, whatever. You just had to do it, man.
Yeah.
And then to think that we're rocking like 45 millimeter wheels
Damn.
too. You know what I mean? Like they were like rubber bands on your bearings and stuff. So it was a mission to even push through the streets back in the day.
Well, dudes used to haul it versus just getting pulled around on the motorcycle.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we didn't have no
Which is crazy
tethering like
shit.
that though. Yeah, like bungee cords and all
Yeah.
that. You know, like which is all good. I mean, hey, because that just turns you in. That just makes you do something that's kind of no one else is going to be able to do because they're not getting pulled in or doing that. It just everything's creative to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's like an evolution of skating, you could say.
I don't see it as cheating if
No,
if
not
it's
at all.
sending you up fucking 17 stairs and you're doing a flip trick up him. You're like, wait a minute, okay. If the only people that are mad are the ones that didn't think of it or can't do it.
I've seen the craziest shit is fucking Nigel Houston do that fucking board slide up that rail.
And then back and then flat and then down.
Yeah, dude, that shit blew my fucking
The
mind.
back 50.
Was
it
it
back
back
50?
50?
I think it was, yeah.
Oh my god, that is insane as fuck. Like, how do you even approach that? Like, what's the conversation you have to have? Like, yo, man, like, I seen the spot.
Yeah, or who
I
did
could
he
do
know
it,
it?
you know?
Or did Ty Evans or whoever go up to him and be like, hey, you want to take a look at this? You know what I mean? He's like, I got that. I got that.
Like, let's run it right now. Get the camera.
Get the camera. I got this. I'm feeling it. Like, nah, dude. I mean, poor Nigel, because he doesn't get the credit he deserves for being like at least skater of the year 1 year. You know, I don't know what the deal is with that. I don't get into it. It's not my deal. It's not. I don't work for Thrasher, so I don't know. But I love to see good skating going down, and you know,
that's always.
And I give credit where credit is due. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
That's
Yeah. You know, I don't care what if I don't know the kid's past, but whatever. You know, so
that's all politics, dude. Whatever it is, it is. Whatever
is.
it isn't, it isn't. So you can't really say what you don't know.
Exactly. Yeah, I can't speak
that
on
dude
something
is-
exactly.
Kills it, man. All
Yeah.
talks in competition or just in the streets.
So,
He's an all around good dude.
who would you say would be your one of your favorite skaters today that you're watching?
Right, Colin Provis?
Oh, dude, yeah, he fucking mobs it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know one dude, Chris Gregson, too. He's like a filmer,
Okay.
but still he skates, too.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking crazy as shit. He did that fucking... He fucking filmed... He filmed that thingy for Tony Hawk when he ollied over the channel with him.
Oh, okay, so he's like the guy that's on. Yeah, he's
That's
the
fucking
filmer that's
nuts.
like at every event that can follow everybody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And he's actually skating it, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got to be one of the best filmers. Yeah,
Fuck
out
yeah.
there for sure.
Fucking nuts
You know,
as
just
shit.
because he can follow it and keep the camera on the person.
Yeah, and steady as shit, too.
That ain't easy. I mean, I've tried to follow people in transitions, and man, if my arms are going this way, you're out of the frame.
Yeah,
Sorry,
same here.
I ain't gonna eat
So
shit.
I feel like he has a good perspective on it too, because he skates too, and he knows how to do all those maneuvers. And
Right.
I would imagine if you could see where a person's going, and you know how to go around them,
Right.
because that angle might be a whole
Especially
lot
if he knows
different.
if he knows his run already, he goes,
Yeah.
okay, you're gonna do this, this, and this. Okay, cool, I
I
got
know
that.
how to go here, get
Yep.
you going this way, while
Right.
you're coming here. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go around you, right under you too. Probably looks
Yeah.
crazy as shit.
It's some great filming, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, anything else you want to throw out there before we get out of here? Because we're winding down a little bit. But I do ask a little, kind of a question towards the end. If you could be sponsored by any team, what would it be if you had a dream sponsor? Somebody out there that you would love to get some boards in the mail from. You're like, damn.
Not just that, but travel with them, travel the world, skate with them, and like, why would you want to be with them?
Probably Stereo, because they had like so much, like the old, Stereo, because some of the coolest dudes I knew came from that place or from that team, like Benny Fairfax, Clint Peterson. Jason Lee, which actually started Stereo with the other dude, Chris Dean.
I know Jason Lee.
Ethan Fowler used to be on Stereo at one point.
That's dope.
And they're practically jazz influenced too, which kind of reflected on how they skated. Like in some of their videos too, it was like articulated to where they're just in the streets just doing random lines, like doing tricks as they're going.
Right.
And have the music be all, and still have sketches in between.
That's dope.
Which is sick as fuck too.
That was your that's what you're drawn to, the way they put their stuff out there. And
yeah, because it was kind of art based, even like how Crooked stuff was. How Mark G did his Crooked, which was like probably ahead of his time, which caught up to where time is, where art is more influence and everything now. It is
really. Yeah, I mean, art today now is going so far with people, especially because of the way the internet is, and social media, that people can get their stuff out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's cool, man. And you're doing your artwork too, man. I've been seeing it.
Yeah. I try to. It's not the best stuff, but
but do what you love. Hey, if you're passionate about it, maybe there's somebody out there that sees it and goes, damn, like, that's what I'm about. This is how I draw also.
Yeah.
I don't want people to be discouraged because they maybe think that they're not drawing something good. But, dude, do what you love, man. That's all I got to say.
I've seen some crazy art pieces that makes no sense, just sold for millions.
Yeah, exactly.
I actually have this one art piece where it's a sketch where I sketched a bottle and the person in it, and I cut it out. Mm-hmm. And I put that cut out sketch on another painting, and I have the outline of it on one painting, which I'm selling.
Damn. Okay. So that art piece, you're selling an art piece.
Yeah, it's just a cut out sketch of an original sketch that I have that I gave to my homie Della, which is probably the coolest shit because it's the background of it is a solar system, and the inside of what I cut out is a bottle. Little circular bottle with a dude playing his bass inside.
That's dope.
Like under the ocean.
And
it's making like the waves and the storm in the bottom.
All right. And that's for sale?
Nah. What's for sale is the outer sketch. Guess you could say just the outline of that one sketch of it. Just the whole bottle sketch. Which I'm calling Take the Money and Run.
Ooh, take the money and run. Yeah. Hell yeah. That's what's up, dude, because that's what you want to do is you want to sell it and take the money and run. No.
That's art. That's art right
it real.
There.
Just keeping it real. That's all we do, man.
There's actually an art. I got that from an art story. Or there's some dude this millionaire paid this guy like a whole bunch of money to paint him like a whole bunch of canvas and stuff, right? He gave him the money, sent him the canvas and stuff, and he sent him back the canvas just all blank, which the title Take the Money and Run came from.
Damn, the guy's like, here you go, thanks.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a hustle right there.
Real.
And the guy's like, wait, they're all blank. He goes, no.
And they sell those canvas itself for like a whole bunch of money itself too, just those
maybe
blank
he just
canvas.
Numbered them. He's like, here you go, I signed it.
Yeah.
There's 1 out of 100, 2 out of 100. Now go ahead. Go ahead with your bad self.
That's art though, man.
No, it is art. Look at that guy Banksy or whatever. That guy. He did that one thing where he sold a photo, and then when it actually sold, he tried to shred it and try to make a thing out of it, right? And then they stopped it from shredding. And it became even more money because of what happened. Yes, so it's like almost like it was worth even more because like he tried to screw him over, And then it just ended up selling for more because, you know, once it sold for a certain price, the thing started shredding the photo that was in there. The frame was a shredder. I'm like, damn, that's dope, dude. Like,
it's weird as shit, too. Because he got famous because he knew Andy Warhol, or Andy Warhol just, like, seen him, like, oh, dude, yeah, that's so cool.
I have no idea how he got famous, but
That's
I just know he does, like, just these little sketches in, like, odd places, and he makes them look, like, black and white with, like, a little rose or a rat running around or something like that. Like,
yeah,
it's
just a whole
dope.
bunch of random splashes.
Right, yeah, but he uses the area around itself to make the image as well, you know. So it's like that's what art is to me, you know. Like,
yeah, it's just a feeling you get just from looking at some shit like that.
Exactly.
Which is why I'm selling that blank canvas called "Take the Money and Run."
You damn right.
Because it'll make you feel a certain type of way, paying so much money.
You better hope it hasn't been sold before this episode comes out. Let me tell you.
It's going hot.
It's going hot.
You can.
All right, now I want to thank you for joining us today, man. It's been a pleasure, dude, having you in the studio today and sharing your story. Coming up from Hawthorne, what you're representing, and I've seen you at skate parks, and you're doing your damn thing, and always a good time, man, when you roll up, bro. It's always good times. So, any shout-outs you want to give to anybody, or let them know where they can follow you?
At Grogu, which is going to be at the film festival on To Live and Die in LA.
Mm-hmm. And when is that?
February, actually.
Oh yeah, 25th. This episode comes out in March, so probably already happened. So shout out to everybody that showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the film festival.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to my homies at Bible.
Yeah. Bible, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Where can they find you on Instagram?
At the Black Magician.
Black Magician.
2 N's.
Damn. All right. Shit. We got some magic over there happening. Yeah. So tune in. I want to thank everybody for watching the episode today. I want to thank my team. Of course, one of them didn't show up today, but it's all good. We're still making it happen.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to this episode and supporting the show. If you have a friend or you want to be on the show, hit us up in the DMs. Hit us up on the comments. Let us know what you think. You got anything? Look like you want to say something, Listo. All right. Yeah.
Who would you recommend to be on the show?
Oh, he wants to ask if you have any suggestions, like a friend.
Shout out that you would want to see on the show.
Probably Furby.
Furby.
If he's out there watching.
If anybody knows Furby, hit him up.
Yeah. Do you imagine all the stories? Actually, do. But just because, dude, because he's from Hawthorne too, and he could tell you all the fucking. Mm-hmm. There's this story of my homie Eddie who lives, because he used to live in the back of. He lived in front of Furby's house where he used to live in Hawthorne on like 118th and shit, and Furby lived in the back. And Antoine, that is the one night Antoine went to this dude's pad, like fucking knocking on the door, like, hey, you know, is Furby here? He's like, nah, like he lives in the back. He's like, all right. And he goes fucking to the back trying to hop the wall, I guess, and fucking ends up falling. And like having a big ass gash, and this dude pops takes him in, and, like stitched him up.
Damn.
And shit.
It's got a lot of stories. We gotta ask Furby that one.
Yeah. It was dope, dude. Rad.
Good times. Good times.
Yeah.
So Furby, huh?
Yeah, Furby. Fucking my homie Boy, maybe. That's for Brad G. He has many stories too. He grew up with Furby too, so
it's all good.
Stories they could tell.
Like I said, anybody that wants to come and join us on the show, let us know.
Or actually, you know what? You know who's one person you should probably have? Is the dude that's like, I guess he's in the castle competition. Okay. His name is Daryl. He owns Barely Legal Skates. I don't know if you ever heard of that or.
What
they're
city is that in?
Super old. No, they're from Hawthorne, actually.
Hawthorne also? Okay.
They used to have one of the original skate shops out there in Hawthorne. Before it was like... Before there was JJ Skate... It was barely legal back in the 90s, you could say. Mm-hmm. Going to like early 2000s.
Would that be your local skate shop back in the day?
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to them, man.
Then like early 2000s, or in like 2007 or so, there was a skate shop called JJ Skate Shop, which was like the local skate shop where everybody went to.
Yep.
A lot of Death Twist signings was there, fucking flip signings. Everybody hanged out in the back of the shop, so there's fucking nights where people used to get chased by the cops and shit. We just run in the shop. It's like, hey, you know, like we need a place to hide. You know, the cops are chasing us. Alright, just go in the back. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
That's dope. That's dope. Shout out to them, man.
But the dude Daryl, he owns a skate company called Barely Legal Skates, which is pretty old. Like, I don't know if you're old enough in skateboarding, you'll know about Barely Legal. Because anybody that goes to those castle competitions, which probably got their start from castle competitions.
Right.
Like, a lot of people got their start from castle competition, I know for a fact. But
yeah.
He's one of the dudes from there.
Castle's been around a long time, man. I know a lot of pro skaters started in those little castle competitions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's cool, man. Like I said, anybody out there that wants to be on the show, hit us up in the DMs. Let us know. Tell your friends about us. Don't be bogarting the show to yourself. Tell everybody about us. We're the Locals Sk8. Find us on Instagram. You can follow me under OG_skate show, also on Instagram. And thank you everybody for tuning in once again. And we'll see you next time. Peace.